Well, at least the match is pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
like, Flo's winning, and I think they're going to keep winning this, but Banny is putting on a show for us, and, with good play from Clockwork and, what's-his-face, Sizer.
That is his face.
Oh, what's
That
his
is
face?
his face.
Old Brown,
Yes.
what's his face?
Easy. Keep going, dude.
Yeah, I could see them taking a few more rounds here.
Yeah, they should have had that round there. They they went last
that
with Uber.
last push, so close, but they needed to kill Pier earlier. I wanted to actually comment on what happened at that push on 2, where Flo won. I have no idea if this was intentional or what, but what happened was, they had a basically even Uber exchange at point, and for some reason Ruin ran in from Z and took a flash from Pier and then backed out, and I think what he was just like gonna try to edge point if the Uber had pushed past it, but the Uber exchange was right there, so he took a flash, ran back out through Z, still had that flash, and killed the soldier and severely damaged the scout on flank, so that was what let them roll through the flank so easily, and you don't really expect a flashing scout to bust out a Z and do that to you, so if that was intentional, that's amazing, but I doubt it was.
It's Flo, I'm guessing.
How much of Banny's 7,200 damage do you think he did on that 1-4 kill?
Well,
Probably
62,000 from that one dat, right? So
Yes, that's
it's
correct.
like 1,000%
He's doing
of it.
negative damage,
When
otherwise,
Banny-
wow.
Yeah.
When Banny right-clicks, there's an earthquake in California, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we're switching colors. Quantic on red. Flo bluing it up here. And a big bomb right away from Harblue does damage, but he's going to get dropped off. Sizer's going to go along with Tyrone, but Dave with a double onto Pure and Ruin is still anyone's mid at 2-on-2 action. Shade is still alive, but now he's the only one. Unless he's got the best needles we've ever seen, he's going to go down. So Shrugger beasts it at mid. He's got 5 points before the cap. Did he get a 5 kill there?
kill, yes,
wow. Shrugger showing off his game right there. Big mid for him. It looked like when Dave got the combo, it was over DJC, but Shrugger said no.
Yeah, I mean, Dave AC's been having a really good game so far, in my opinion. His damage isn't that high, but we have seen some stalemates where Dave really can't do much, but on these mids, he's pushing Pure into a position where Pure can't heal anybody. And I mean, there, it worked out that Dave actually took Pure down. That's why this might be defensible for Quantic right now if they can get a pick on Pure. We do see Clockwork and Sizer taking a Harblue and Ruin. Soup is on the point with Brad healing him. Looks like Flo are backing out here. Quantic might be able to retake this before Flo get Uber and then back out themselves.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to do it. It's dangerous time here as that Uber is almost up. Shade is still about 40% back, but there goes Pure. He's all the way back to mid. Clockwork gets deaded Banny style. I don't think Soup quite saw what he was looking at there, but he's going to get gibbed by the stick. Sticky's pretty good, I've heard. Rumor has it. So, yeah. But the Uber push with one down for red, it's going to come in pretty soon here, and here it comes. They're going to try to catch Tyrone out on that left door. They did a lot of damage to him, so he's going to have to back off. But Shade now has Uber, so enough time was wasted there by the Quantic guys, so Flo kind of got stuffed there, Sigma, and now we're going to have a little bit of a stalemate.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for another push upstairs. This was successful for them in the past, but Quantic does have Uber. Harblue manages to get behind them, and Tyrone actually going down to Ruin before, Shade pops on bad.
What's his face?
Oh my goodness.
Not everyone on Quantic is what's-his-face, Sigma. These are people with names and lives, okay?
I don't know respect anymore, man. I lost my manners.
With Shade down, Brad does get insta-gibbed. Wow, Clockwork making a great play, but
So
Banny
many
down.
frags being made. Yeah, I don't think it's
Clockwork,
going to
Banny,
matter.
and Dave down. Why are they playing so close after they already lost 2?
Tyrone
trying to 6
Shotty
kill.
versus 7. No, it's not going to happen. There is a scout respawning. He's going to go down. Shade is up. Shade switch to Pyro and win. No, he's not going to do that. And now it's 4-1. So I don't know what they were doing on the far right there at last. I guess they tried to stuff him in, but once Banny goes down, you're not going to be able to do that. You don't have stickies. You don't have Banny, and Banny is quite important to your winning of the game. Alright, so 4-1, we're here at mid number 6, as I can do basic math here. So we've seen both blue soldiers getting super aggressive at mid. Let's see if that remains as... looks like teams are taking a while to get there, so I'm waiting in mid and free cam. Here we go, finally. Banny going up top this time, doing a ton of damage. He's going to duck back into garage. He knows that he's got the bounty on his head. Dave is going to jump all the way into the other garage. Both soldiers pushing garage. And it looks like Wonderwall's going to go down Clockwork too early. Tyrone goes down, but Pure goes down again to Dave, so Dave has Pure on his mind. Banny goes down. Only one remains. Shrugger. Can he get 14 frags at mid? He's on Shade somehow. He just snuck in. So sneaky, Shrugger, as he does go down. So a full wipe, and Shade stayed up. Sigma, what's his face? So a good opportunity here for Quantic to get around back.
Yeah, it looks like they upped to stack on mid. I wouldn't have minded seeing them move the combo ahead a bit quicker here, because they could have taken position a lot faster onto 2. But Hardly making the spy play, and Ruin going NG for last, so it looks like Flo is going to be content to give up 2 and just see if maybe they can get a drop with this spy as I watch Hardblue sneak his way around. He's getting pretty close to the medic here, and bumps Banny.
Of course.
So that should be that.
Well, that ends Hardblue's perfect streak on spy stabs in games that we've casted. I think he was
That's true.
4 for 4 before this, maybe 5 even.
Yeah, that's actually true. I was going to say that. Here we go. Uber is going to be popped on the scout. They're going to try to close ground quickly, but it's tough when you're getting bounced around there. I don't think this is going to work at all. They're trying to force down the demo, but he's just jumping, giving him the no-look. Oh, there's a set. Hello. He's going to go down. Shade's going to go down. An awful, awful push out of Quantic. They get the point, but Pure is fine. He's going to get Uber here in a second. Wonderwall goes down to Dave AC, but here comes that Uber push right now. Shade is not even up yet, so Quantic, in fact, just going to give it up, DJC. I don't know what that push was, but they stuck with it. That scout was going to kill everybody, I guess. I don't know.
And they're not capping this because Banny's spamming point, and Dave AC is behind. This does not bode well for Pure. Dave's about to drop. Pure healing up Soup. Dave gets picked by Shrugger, but they do pop as Clockwork comes in.
Yeah.
And Shrugger goes down. This is going to be pretty bad for Flo. They're going to be 40% behind. And they even lose Pure in the exchange. This is Clockwork mode right here. This is where Clock just goes, I'm gonna win this game for us now, guys. Banny's doing play by himself, but I gotta do it.
Channeling Meat Shot Johnson moments there, doing his Carnage impersonation, walking into the whole team and killing the medic with 2 shots. The dose. So Clockwork's playing super well here. See if Flo is able, or Quantic's able to make a push happen. Only 2 scouts remain, although they're able to get Sizer right away. Tyrone drops 1. There's the point going down. So Sizer sacrificed his face and body, I guess, Sigma, for the point there. Now we are sitting at 2-4, still in favor of Flo.
Yeah. Quantic managed to make a decent game out of it, although it's going to be hard to string together 3 more rounds here, because that's what they need. So maybe another good play out of Banny on mid that just totally stuffs both the Flo soldiers. We'll see what they manage to get here.
Banny is going to go up top again, so if you're trying to stay safe as a demo in your game and you're getting dropped early by scouts and stuff, go up top. Banny does it correctly, of course, here. He's able to drop a lot of damage onto Soup. Actually, no frags being up. The red combo hasn't left Garage yet. Just giving full access to the point. And Flo's going to take that too, including Banny. Ruin goes down. Tyrone turning the corner as a soldier. Soup goes down. Clockwork on everybody. But Shade is still alive. Tyrone is going to try to jump back. Scary moment here, a chance for Flo to end it right now if they can close on to Tyrone and Shade. Tyrone not getting back far enough. He's going to have to fight a scout to stay alive at 2. He's so low, but look at the guts here. Shade's going to drop him at the very end, so all that work for nothing. Sigma cringes as a drop is made. And here comes Flo trying to end it right now onto last. There are spawns. Both Ubers being popped here at last. Dave AC on mid-pipe doing a lot of damage. Harbaloo is going to stay in here. Ruin is going to go down. I think Red is going to be able to stop this. Pure gets piped once by Banny, but he's going to try to get out, and I think he will. And now Flo is going to try to hold 2, DJC.
Yeah, I mean, on that mid-fight, you saw what really screwed Quantic was Hardblue and Wonderwall both jumped. Everyone inside the garage for Quantic never made it out. Just nobody made it out. Banny was stranded on an island. Luckily for them, dropping Tyrone appears to be a good luck charm for Quantic as they managed to defend last.
You're mean. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was done when Tyrone got killed there, but the spawns came just in time. Ruin gets just insta-juggled death. And Flo is staying up there, though, so they do have, actually, they don't have an advantage. Shade does. Sizer does go down. Here comes the push. And Tyrone gets dropped again. Let's see if it matters at all. Banny is fighting things that don't have Uber, but
Brad
Pure
does not
is
have
at
Uber yet.
98%. He gets killed by the sticky. Banny, huge play, dropping Pure at 95%. And a pipe onto Harbaloo. Banny show. Shrugger's at middle wondering, what happened to my combo? And they're dead now. Oh, God. And looks like DJ Siege that Quantic is not going to go quietly here. They're trying to turn this all the way around.
Yeah, they're making a really good push here. I mean, you don't want me to be mean, but 2 times now they've dropped Tyrone and then got instantly good results out of it. And it's not the first time I've seen it happen. I don't think there's exactly a correlation between the two, but you never know, Seabear.
Sounds like you might think there's a correlation there. But yeah, I mean, once you give Banny a full Uber, it's probably okay for you because he's, you know, the best. Clockwork is in at second. All of a sudden, Flo holding there too, but he's not going to be able to make that magic happen this time. He's going to go down, and Tyrone is going to go down again. I'm not sure where that was.
Rocket jumped straight onto the cone trap.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah, put stickies in cone, and then win game. Dave is going to go down, so 3 down for Quantic, only 1 Harbaloo for Flo. They're going to have to get on the back foot here. Pure doesn't have Uber yet, so there's a chance that he could still get caught out here, because Banny is alive in that garage, but it looks like they're electing to wait for respawns, DJC. Our red and blue is going to get Uber, and now we're probably going to stalemate out here with Quantic trying to push 2.
I don't think we're going to see a stalemate here with the way both teams have been playing, the super aggression. I mean, you can see how far Wonderwall's peeking in, trying to get a pick here. I think Flo want to get their Uber, get their buffs up, and then try to take this out of Quantic's hands right now. They know they're the better team, they know they're the more aggressive team. They've seen Tyrone get dropped a few Ubers in a row. They know they can maybe force some, like, when you make several mistakes in a row, the same mistake, you can force so much bad to happen with an Uber. Like, and we see the bomb here from Dave AC, tries to get on the medic. Harbaloo gets dropped by Pure. Dave does get picked. Tyrone cleans up Wonderwall. Big pipe by Soup takes down Banny, weakens everyone. Shade is Ubered at
didn't
mid.
pop on anity. Now his whole team is dead. A huge misstep by Shade. Watched Banny catch a pipe and he died. I think maybe thought Banny would live through it and he'd pop after, but huge play for the entire Flo team as Shade is going to get on his cowardly horse and retreat back to second. Forward spawns do come for Quantic, 3 of them. Banny's going to have to put up a 27 kill sticky trap to stay in this game, but oh man, I don't know if you saw the medicing mistake there from Shade, Sigma, but it was bad.
Yeah, I kind of feel like what they were trying to do there was just show the door with their combo and then let Dave bomb to try to get the force, but they showed the door and then didn't manage to get back in through the door before they died, so kind of bad situation for them. They will get this Uber in time to defend too. They'll probably just have to give yard to the threat from Flo, but you know, they're going to stand here and spam to try to get the pop out, and maybe Banny will get another sticky trap off to turn things around, or maybe we'll get some picks on the flank. We'll see. Here's the push action through Z, and there's a sticky trap kills Harbaloo.
Pure drops Harbaloo going into Z, so medic missteps left and right here. Pop is going to come out from Shade, just gets it. The pushback, Banny's going to take this Uber, but they're not going to be able to make it out, even though they are down 1. Harbaloo is still down, so just kind of a reset, failed push here, though. Knowing Flo, they're probably going to try some kind of aggression here. But they're going to go in, but Ruin is going to get caught out on the flank there by Tyrone. I think actually he was making the play on the medic, but he goes down. So now that's going to cue Flo to back up here. Shade and Pure about even. Pure with a tiny advantage, but they're going to retake yard, DJC, so a nice hold by Quantic. Though time is going to become an issue pretty soon. Remember, they only have a certain amount of time in this half to even it up, or it's going to be Flo winning.
As egregious as it was to drop Harbaloo on that push through Z there, I think the bigger mistake Flo made, they had a 25% advantage at minimum, and they didn't even attempt to push with it. They've done that a few times so far. This is a team that's known for taking their small advantages, pushing so aggressively with them and winning off of that. And they seem to not really be playing that style as much right now. Maybe it's just a function of the map. Maybe they're just trying something different in preparation for land, but we do see them getting in position to push right now. Harbaloo pushing in through the right door.
Yeah, I love the movement out of Flo. They go left and right. You never know until they show for the final push. Here it comes, though, on point. You're going to go with both Demo and Soldier here. Repop there. Defensive Uber being popped by Quantic. Tyrone misses a jump, unfortunately, but he's going to get enough Uber to try to push the combo here. Flanking Scout, Banny. Tyrone was able to kill the medic. Banny onto Soup, so Demo on Demo action. Harbaloo, Banny just continuing to do everything. Ruin and Wonderwall. Ruin's actually in that upper health pack area, so he might be able to back cap, and Wonderwall also is behind him, but they know that they're there as Sizer's able to drop him. I don't know if they know Ruin is there still, as he is in kind of drop-down area with his sweet hat and shades combo. I think they don't know he's there, so we got to keep an eye on that, DJC. Maybe back out.
Sizer is watching the point. Banny's put up some stickies, and Quantic are really reluctant to move. They know Ruin is somewhere, but they just don't know anywhere. And now they're fighting. Well, yep, both scouts take Ruin down. And they'll move off of that. 40% advantage, pretty much.
Yeah, this is, again, I think the third round, when it was 2-1, was a really crazy round. This round as well, we've seen both teams push. I think Quantic got all the way to the other team's 2-1. So here we go, Uber in. Tyrone taking the Uber. He's actually going to go back and try to kill Wonderwall. Probably should have tried to gain ground and push them out of the point, but they were able to fall back. But looking at Pure's Uber, sitting at 75 and building, so the leapfrogging will take place here in not too long. So Quantic has to try to turtle up here and deflect this Uber, kite this Uber, DJC, or they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, we see Pure buffing up his pocket. Hopefully not going to drop Hardblue for the third time. Hardblue's in and through garage. Tyrone holding close. They want to get this early force out here, do Quantic. Hardblue trying to go up top. He's taking a lot of damage. Giving Quantic plenty of time. Quantic are backed out. Hardblue's pushing aggressively into the corner. They force Quantic out of mid here.
Uber was popped too, so...
Hardblue going even deeper onto Shade. Gets some really good damage on him, but cannot finish. Low health on a lot of Quantic players here. Looks like they want to try and get healed up and contest. Ruin picks Dave AC. That's 2 down for Flo, 1 down for Quantic. Flo getting healed up. Soup getting good spam on here. Banny's trying to hold him back. Soup goes down to Sizer, Clockwork, and the spam of Banny. And this should be another mid retake for Quantic.
Yeah, they might have a chance here, Sigma, to take 2 here if they get aggressive enough. With no demo, they don't have to worry about sticky traps getting into that combo. Let's see if they get aggressive or not. It looks like they... No, they're not.
Almost, but then they didn't.
Yeah, Ruin on heavy at the forward respawn here, inside the spawn.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, noes.
That's not good for the red side. Well, they see him, so it's not going to be
a deterrent. It's a deterrent. He's going to back spawn as soon as he does whatever he wants to do here. And he gave them more time, so they have Uber up.
Ruin might go to... now, though. Quantic is in Z. There they go.
Uber.
Nice catch there. Flo. They're back and forth Uber here. Ruin does get a kill. He's so... That's so sad for Sizer. He's like, oh, the heavy's still there. Really?
Quantic are out of position, but Banny is pushing onto the medic. Hardblue hits 2 nice rockets on him, takes it down. Shrugger picks Dave AC on the flank.
Oh.
And Flo have a huge number advantage here. Sizer will spawn, but it'll still be 5 versus 4. And Flo have the better heals. They're getting aggressive into the corner again.
Shrugger goes down. It's nice to see him getting aggressive. He's generally considered a pass to scout. Clockwork
going huge!
With
and
the
he's
medic.
on Brad now.
He's got a Brad in his sights. He gets the triple! Clockwork and the little help from Sizer at the end. Huge play. Wow. He just was standing in front of 4 of them, Sigma, and was like, nah, I'm Clockwork. See ya. Oh, man. Huge stuff there. And now, that's the door Quantic needed to open. They're going to get 2 easily, and with Shade having Uber, just a push to last.
Yeah, we actually entertainingly have Wonderwall sitting on drop down here. I guess to spawn camp Clockwork like you kill my team. Bah! Some rockets.
And that's just gonna make Clockwork stronger. He plays better when he's mad, and Wonderworld is spawn camped. He awoke the beat. We do see the Uber pop from Quantic here. Soup picks Sizer on the entryway though. Dave does go down. Banny takes down Soup. That's gonna make it harder for Flo to defend it. Ruin picks Shade with a sniper headshot. Wow.
Yeah, but Banny, oh man, he gets to go down as well, so that push was really bad considering the Uber advantage that Flo had. Pure is fine. He had no pressure. They were able to make a few frags, and I think they're going to not be able to retake 2 as they're holding all the way back on point. But Sigma, another Uber versus no Uber, and they lost 2 during the Uber, so that's really unfortunate for Quantic.
I think they took Sizer through the same door, or I'm not exactly sure where Sizer was, but he ate a sticky trap right at the start. So it kind of seems the theme, like it's been 3 or 4 pushes that Quantic has made onto last year, where they've had this Uber advantage, and then they lose a bunch of people going into stuff like that, and then can't finish their push. So it's kind of backwards with the Uber not getting frags. But anyways, here comes the Uber from Flo onto point 2 here. Banny with a big trap kills a couple people.
Don't worry, Banny's gonna win the game. It's fine.
Yeah.
Shrugger's running back to last to defend. He's a wolf. The heavy is there. They have Shrugger and Pure on last, but wow. 4 up for Quantic. They have 85%. They're gonna have their spawns coming.
They should go right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll have spawn support if they go now.
Come in for blue. The defensive team does have a full team up, but again, Uber versus no Uber, you should walk in and just stomp them under your boot. They're going to push directly. Oh, they pushed onto the heavy here with it. Tyrone coming all the way around to drop the heavy. Pure is caught out, but he's just like magically immune to damage. Finally going to go down, so no heals. If they take it slow, Quantic should be able to get this here. Clockwork with 2 on the left side, make it 3 as Soup goes down. Tyrone gets 1, and now we're just 1 round away here from being tied up. You can take a close look at the time left here, but it is 3-4 in favor of Flo, but Quantic flexing some muscle here. 11:40 left, so certainly enough time to even this up. So what do we think, guys? We're going to see a classic finish here? I'm kind of feeling it.
Clockwork's on 43 frags, so he's just going nuts right now. I think he's going to roll that through to this round, and we're going to see some amazing things from Clockwork and Banny, as always with Quantic.
All right, let's see if they can get out of Garage, Will Quantic, as Flo has done a great job at these mids, just getting so aggressive, just carefree aggression. A lot of upper play from Red. Here comes a big bomb from Tyrone. They're able to drop Wonderwall first. Interesting first pick. Ruin is going to join them, so Quantic looking good here. They have Pure just stranded, no frags from Flo. Tyrone is going to kill himself, and that's all as Soup goes down at the very end. 5 strong, including Shade. This could be a quick round, Sigma. What a turnaround we're seeing from Quantic.
Yeah, and they're setting up to roll. I mean, they didn't have point presence initially, so this cap is taking a while, but Banny's already spamming sticks to put in some damage to last before Pure manages to spawn, so they're just going to cap this too. Maybe even leave it for their scouts? No, they're going to wait for the scouts to get there, and then probably wait for Tyrone to take forward, and then they'll just push with the full Uber. Although, Ruin on Sniper, that'll force the early pop, or have a potential for a drop. It's just going to be up to Quantic to, get some kills with this Uber and not, lose somebody to a headshot or something like that and get their push stopped. There's the dead, and here's the pop onto Scouts, so see what the Scouts can manage to do. Get in onto, well, there's Tyrone dying to a headshot, but they killed the demo, so it looks pretty good for Quantic here if they can get a few more kills.
Yeah, wow, nice push by them. Banny coming in at the very end, drops just enough damage to kill the heavy, and there it is! 4-4, so DJC, we've come all the way back. It looked like a roll kind of early, but now we're 4-4 where we stand, so what do you think? Who's going to take this coming into the last round?
I do not like the way Flo are playing right now. I think they need... One problem that is just recurring is Brad is dying way more than I think he's died this season. They need to put Hardblue back on Pocket. They need to have someone actually protecting him. Like, the aggression has stopped working. Hardblue needs to play back with the medic. They need to keep Pure alive in one of these engagements. We see some upper play from Banny again. Soldiers jumping right this time for Flo. They're getting good aggression onto Banny. Counter jump here. Dave AC takes down Soup on the balcony. Wow. One Flo soldier flying through the air. That's 3 picks for Quantic so far, and nobody down for them.
These last 4 minutes of TF2 has been all Quantic. They've got 95% of the frags, and Pure is still alive, and he's backing up as he's gonna get caught. Pistol shot from Clockwork. Just the random RNG of where that pistol bullet's gonna land, and it's right in Pure's heart. Oh man, it's gonna be so hard for them to hold this now. Shade he has Uber, and he's gonna have a chance here with his team to push in and take away the undefeated season here. The last chance you might think here is Ruin Sniper, he is gonna have to dome someone, but no, the pop is gonna come in right away, and here comes the Scout Uber aggression. Not a lot of frags going on right now. They have a good chance of holding this. Only a Soup does go down. Paul Sizer is getting aggressive on the medic, but he's going to go down. Banny still alive, though. The presence for Red at last, they've backed all the way up, so they kind of threw up their white flag a little early. Uber's surprisingly even though Shade just cycled his DJC, but it looks like Flo is going to remain alive here for another round, or another minute.
Quantic wanted to make the double scout Uber push into last like they did last round when they destroyed everyone in one. And it seems like they didn't have a plan B because Soup used his trap, took down Clockwork, and then you saw a single Uber on Sizer with nobody else really engaged with the Uber, nobody in the fight. And one scout, even if he's as good as Sizer is, he's not going to do a lot against 6 people. So it feels like Quantic just didn't adapt quickly enough to losing Clockwork on that push.
Yeah. I feel like they rushed it a bit too, because Banny was still jumping into 2 when they went in, so he couldn't even get in until the Uber was practically done, and that takes out a lot of damage from your push. But I mean, they're still in a great position. Holding 4 is a comfortable place to be. I mean, they could make a spy play, they could suicide one person, but they have the heavy out, so they're probably just going to opt for the buff everybody, go push, and have the delay heavy come in and try to clean things up.
Yeah, we haven't seen any suicide antics out of Quantic yet. This is kind of a time when you'd like to see Dave AC do one of his patented big rocket plays, but ends with a dead medic or a popped Uber, but that's not going to happen as of yet. It looks like Quantic's gearing up for a buff push. Here comes that Uber scout, and they're popping right away in defense, so Shade got jumped all the way up, so he's still at last with that Uber. Tyrone got body shot down by Ruin. Dave is going to go down, so no soldiers, but they do have a heavy, and that's Sizer, dishing out tons of damage, though he's going to get a plus forwarded by the demo, as looks like that Banny is able to drop here. Can he get the soldier? No, he's going to get taken down as well, though Shade and Tyrone are up. I'm not sure where Tyrone is. Going in Z right now. No heals for them. Harblu is going to go down. These scouts are on an island here. Ruin's going to try to get aggressive, but he's going to go down, so a big window here to try to get on the last. Second point is close to being captured, but I think they're going to go. Here they go on that left side push onto last. Tyrone and Dave all over the point. Spawn's coming in. Shrugger goes down. Could this be it? Clockwork is going to go down on defense, but Baney is sticking everything. I think that's it, and there it goes. No undefeated season for Flow. Quantic proves Seabear's prediction correct. 5-4. What a match. What a finish. Holy cow, guys.
Damn.
Yeah, wow.
So Banny and Clockwork are kind of the best players in TF2. Kind of amazing from both of them. I mean, Banny went 38 and 18 with 364 damage per minute. Clockwork was 46 and 30. Man, the only person on Flow who even rivaled those numbers was Ruin. Ruin went 40 and 27.
Alright, real quick, sorry to interrupt. We're going to get Tyrone in for an interview here, so if you guys want to hang out, discuss that match. I think he has info. He thinks he has info. He did connect, so I'm going to move him in here. But Sigma, thoughts on the match? Will I move Ty?
I want somebody to go through and check the stats on how many times they dropped Tyrone and still had a successful push. Because I know it was only really, like, 30%, but it seemed for a while there was a lot of pushes where Tyrone, like, ate a sticky trap, and then somehow they won, and I was like, what's going on?
Alright, so Tyrone is here joining us, Quantic's pocket soldier. I haven't seen the stats yet. It looked like you were doing pretty well, had some doms, but how good did it feel to take away Flow's undefeated season? I know that was special for you, huh?
It was okay. I mean, it was more of a message of... I mean, yeah, obviously we were all pumped, but yeah, we're contender for LAN, and hey, we're...
Yeah.
Shit, I fucking have no idea what to say.
Whoa, we don't swear on eXtv.
Oh, I'm so
sorry. This isn't the
Yeah.
MGE cast, so clean up your mouth, sir. A big deal
Will
here.
do.
Alright, streamers, if you have questions for Tyrone, I will ask him in a second. DJC Sigma, anything you want to ask the big man here?
I remember being in Mumble with you the other day, Tyrone, and you and your team were talking about what you wanted to do, like who you wanted to face in the first round, and I remember you were the only one who really wanted to come at Flow. You wanted to take the number 1 seed on instantly. Do you think the rest of your team's going to be coming around to that train of thought after that game?
I definitely think so. Like, I think we should beat them while they're cold, while they're still adjusting to LAN. That was our original plan, but I hear we have 3rd seed now, so that might not work out as planned, but I mean, it's still fine. I think we're a completely different team on LAN, especially our soldiers, or me
Especially
specifically. Yeah, so.
Alright, I've got a couple questions from our streaming audience here. Good call here. Lame FX, I believe it's cycled up here. Good question from him. He wants to know, what was it like at Mumble when Banny got the 4K on with the sticky trap?
It was just another, we were like, oh nice, and then we just like pressed the advantage. We can't really like celebrate mid-game, and as you noticed, like that round we actually lost because we tried to rush everything too fast. Towards the end of the match we started slowing things down because we generally got the flow of how Flow plays the game, so.
Yeah. Okay, I want to imagine what sound Banny made when he found it. Randomly
the whole wahoos.
Woo! I got it!
Exactly.
Oh, Mario. I had a question here. Let me scroll up to get it. Okay, so Play a Wheel Class, that's awesome, asks, Tyrone, do you think you will continue to play like this at LAN?
That's the plan. I mean, recently I haven't been putting in a lot of time. I've been adjusting at work. I just started a full-time job, and it's been really tiring. I haven't been able to like really put my heart into TF2, but one thing about our team, we're gonna come prepared. We're gonna put in the hours, so you have nothing to worry about.
All right, Sigma, any questions for Ty? As I wait for a decent one there, a lot of people are being mean to you, Ty. They're like, "How's it feel to go positive one time?" Which is pretty funny.
What can you say? Can't please them all.
If Sigma doesn't have anything, I do have a question. I mean, if you take away Brad's suicides when he was on Red Team, he died 24 times to Shade's 12. Like, what do you think made the difference? This is the first time we've seen Brad look human this season, really. Like, what enabled you guys to get to him so easily? What enabled you to pick him where other teams have failed so miserably?
I think it was just recently we shifted calling over to Banny because I feel like they read me way too well. So I play pretty much textbook, and so every time we push, they know we're gonna push. So Pure's out of the fight, and because of Banny's calls and everything, like we were really able to punish the teams, especially when a lot of times I wouldn't be able to anticipate their pushes, but Banny would, just because I guess the nature of his class and Banny's the boy genius, So we were really able to punish Pure there.
All right,
catch him out of position.
Let's get a few more here for Ty. I have one from Greg, Eurocaster and Scout. This is a Steam question. Oh.
Lol.
Lol. Okay, so he asked, before the season, what were your expectations with your seasonal finish? Did you do well in your opinion, or is this a poor season from yours and Quantic's point of view? A hard-hitting question from Greg.
Honestly, I don't think it was a bad season. We had a few losses. Flo plays exceptionally well, obviously. We gave them their first loss. And our other losses were to Bro, where we actually had 2 ringers playing, and Mix-Up. In Mix-Up, we always have good matches. I feel a lot of the matches could have gone either way, and they were just the better team that day. So, we made LAN. What it really comes down to is LAN finals.
People want to ask about I-46. I don't think any of us know. Do you know anything, Ty?
Our team would love to go, but realistically, it's me and Sizer working. And if we can get the funding, it'd be a different story. We would be, all for it. But just as of right now, because we have so many college students on our team, it doesn't look likely. I say we just have a tournament to play for the funds. That's something I definitely do, and I think we do well. Might as well make LAN finals that, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's going to be a donation thing going on, guys, so I'm not sure where to go for info on that. I'm still skeptical that we'll send anybody.
Yeah.
Best case scenario would be like an all-star team of people that can kind of pay a little bit and get donation help to go. So, I don't know. I hope that there is a team, though. That'd be fun to cast. Finally, we get some NA Euro action. Let's take a couple more here. Someone wishes Shade a happy birthday. That's Shade's birthday, Ted?
I thought it was tomorrow. It could be today.
Well, it still counts. You can give a happy birthday the day before.
He's on the East Coast.
20 minutes
31st
before.
now.
Right, there you go. Okay, I got one from Timeless. How has it been playing with Dave rather than Mackie?
It's completely different. I feel like the openings, Mackie, they can play completely different because I feel Mackie was a stronger player in the transitions, but Dave is definitely a stronger player in terms of DM and mid fights. But it took me some adjusting. I've been playing with Mackie for 3 years, and so definitely it's been different, but it's been good.
He doesn't call you garbage as much, but he doesn't use that word.
He doesn't talk. He gives everybody. He's so respectful. He loves everybody. Everybody loves him, kind of thing.
I've watched Dave AC kill the medic, demo, and a soldier on mid and not say a word about it, so it's probably the same as Mackie in terms of that.
I'm not sure if this is I don't see a good wrap-up question here for you, Big Ty. One thing that someone asked that I was wondering about, I haven't seen you guys do the Uber scout play, but it seemed like a lot of the turnaround occurred when they were getting the Uber in.
Definitely.
Is that sort of something you guys worked on over the last couple weeks, or what was that?
I guess what was happening was Shade was popping a bit too late, so I'd be taking a lot of damage. So after the initial damage, I wouldn't be able to finish up anything, and players wouldn't be able to get in the fights. So what we were able to do is, we Ubered our scouts in. That way they can focus targets, and the heavy classes can bomb them after. And generally, heavy classes are stronger later fights, so it really worked out in our advantage.
Right. All right, so I think we'll let you go. People want Banny, but Banny doesn't do interviews. He's too good for interviews, guys. He's a little shy, so I don't know if he'd want to come in and do one. But what I can say that's going to happen before LAN, which is, I believe, at
the 26th of June, I believe?
Yeah, so around there, we're going to run a couple shows between now and then with the same guys you see in here, minus Ty, where we try to catch the LAN team scrimming. And then we'll bring in people to interview about how the preparation is going and sort of just to get a sense of what to expect at the LAN, which will be fun. I can't wait. Any closing remarks? I'll start with you, Tyrone. Any shout-outs since you were our guest, and thanks for joining us and all that crap. Anything you want to say in summaries, shout-outs, blah, blah, blah?
Shout-outs to eXtelevision for always providing the coverage. C-Bear, CB, DJC, Mile High, Sigma, the boys. And yeah, thanks for everything.
Sweet. All right, so thanks again to Ty. Sigma, any final words for you before we cut the cast away?
Good game.
Always short and sweet. He's a Canadian man of few words, DJC. So how about you, my friend? Anything before we go away?
I'd like to give a shout-out to Memphis Vaughn for being the greatest teammate in TF2 history, and a shout-out to Justin. I don't want to stroke his ego too much, but He did call the Quantic win tonight. He did call that Flo would not win this game, and he deserves some props for that.
Yeah, he did message me. I don't get Steve messages when I'm on game, but he said, please remember I called Quantic winning. He did. That's why I said I thought they were going to win, so yay. Again, that's going to do it. Again, big thanks. I only said it once at the beginning to Mile High Militia for the streaming action. It got a lot better after he restarted it at halftime, just in time to see a great comeback and an overall really sweet, awesome, super cool match. So yeah, that's it for us. We will be back, like I said, look for us in a couple weeks. IM playoffs, I believe, will be covered by eXtv and open playoffs and the Highlander stuff. So I should probably know where you can get more info on that stuff, like our website, but I don't have it memorized, and I don't know. DJC, do you know? Quickly, no.
What are you looking for?
If you Google eXtv, you can get to the YouTube, and that'll get you everything you want to watch. Hopefully, Pierre will have his video up of his point of view with comms. I think he was going to do that, and it was a great match, so I think we'd all like that. Anyway, so yeah, Mile High Militia, again, streamer, big, awesome streamer guy, so round of applause for him. That was great. DJC and Sigma for casting, and of course, Ty for joining me. Yeah, we will see you guys next time. Have a good night.